Yo, what's going on, guys? Bill here, Classic Rock and Metal Review. Time for another pop-up episode. This one just a trip to the record store and came out with a nice 9 CD, $60 haul. That's really pretty impressive. Got some good finds, some good deals. But even more importantly, some really cool, not standard items. A couple of deluxe editions, 3 promotional, promo-only CDs that are pretty cool. Rarities edition, something else that's in a slipcase instead of a standard jewel, and only a couple of regular CDs to show you. The rest of the stuff's pretty interesting. Let's talk about it for a little bit here. This is a joint that has thousands and thousands of vinyl albums, okay? CDs are an afterthought there. I was there a couple months ago. They might have had 40 CDs. There's been times I've been there, they've had as little as like 10, 12 compact discs, okay? It's a vinyl store and really just a music store. Lots of posters and t-shirts and paraphernalia and all kinds of stuff. It's almost like the music's sort of just a part of the store, not the main reason they're there. However, you always got to check these kind of places. You just never know what you're going to find because CDs are such an afterthought there. This is a place where a couple years ago I found this guy for $1 among their 15 or 20 CDs they had that day. So you just never know. So I always, when I'm near there, just pop in just to see what's up. Generally not much. But I was actually there like 2 or 3 days ago and didn't have any money and came across a bunch of CDs that I wanted. And luckily I think most people just go there for vinyl. So all the CDs I still wanted were all still there. And let's get into it. It's a pretty cool little haul. Classic rock. No metal this time. It's also the same place I got that Ozzy Blizzard of Oz early press for $8. All right, so that's when I was there a few days ago, and went on back today. So first of all, The Who. I'm really been into this '82 tour since I got this video last year. San Diego. This is October 26th of '82. Pro Shot DVD. Nice to have a Pro Shot show, and it's not the Toronto show that was on HBO. All right, so this is a really cool show. I'm really into it. So I actually ordered one of those '82 soundboards that just came out. Just ordered that a few days ago. So down the road, be showing you that, maybe talking about that more. But I don't even have the basic album. It's hard. So they had this there, $6. Threw a new jewel case on it. Looks like an early press deal here. There are no bonus tracks, best I can tell. Although it doesn't say bonus track, but there's 12 tracks on this one. So just appears to be an OG, if I can, maybe you guys can verify. But that looks old school to me, all right? So it's hard, one of the basic CDs. The other basic CD, run-of-the-mill, Rolling Stones Undercover. Lost that in a divorce, now it's back. She has my Stones, big deal. Getting them back one by one. I like this album a lot, man, Undercover. Really good one and probably a little underrated by a lot of people. But man, there's some great stuff on there. Loved watching those videos back when they first came out. Too Much Blood, remember that on HBO. And of course She Was Hot's on there, and Undercover's great. Another $6 CD there. So here's another Stones that I've been missing in my collection. Bridges to Babylon. And this one, a cool slipcase with this one. Now I paid $8 for this. Not exactly a screaming deal. Apparently you can get it for that pretty much all the time on eBay. But you know what? It was kind of a sort of spontaneous buy there, you know. Had a little Stones fever going on, which is a big reason I went back to this place. Catch up on some Stones that are, fill some holes. So really cool artwork on this slipcase, by the way. I mean, that's really awesome looking. Nice job there. And onto some other more rare stuff. Now I have Exile standard version, but I don't have the double CD anymore. Also with the divorce, that's gone. So this is just the disc 2. Pretty interesting. I never even knew this existed, or I might have saw it before years ago when this thing came out. Rarities edition, Essential Collector's Tracks. It is disc 2 of the deluxe edition. Okay, so it's 10 tracks, those 10 tracks that were on the second disc. So real interesting packaging here. It's like this sticker that's affixed to both sides of that. It's attached, you know. So if you break this jewel case, you're going to have to just lose that sticker that's on the front and the back there. So, and also what's interesting, you got a CD style case here that holds 2 CDs. So, but the only thing on the track listing are those 10 bonus tracks. So you could shove a standard Exile in there, but you wouldn't have any info about it on the cover anywhere. But I was happy to see this. I think this was $8. I'm cool with $8 for this. That's roughly what it goes for online. And I'm glad about that one. So that's pretty good. I think those tracks were pretty good and worth having. And here's a cool promo. It took me a little while once I got home to figure out what the hell this even was, but I had bought it anyway, obviously, because I just liked the track listing on it. Some of these promo CDs are just a nice mix of songs. This is from Cheap Trick's box set, I guess, when it came out August 13th of 1996. You can have Sex in America with Cheap Trick. And just, you got some different stuff here. I Want You to Want Me, alternate version. And there's 2 other alternate versions on here. Day Tripper Live from 1980, unedited it says. And there was Fortune Cookie demo recorded in 1986. A Place in France recorded in 1985. I don't know if that's unreleased or what. And then a bunch of other just standard versions, but Dream Police, The Flame. We got Southern Girl single versions. So some of these are no doubt on that box set. So this is a nice sampler for me. I'm not a huge Cheap Trick fan. I like them, don't love them. But this is a cool mix of stuff from 76 on up to 96, I suppose. Or 1990, the last song on here. So promo only disc. Take a look at this if I can snap that off. Pretty bare bones inside, but a nice cool back cover that explains everything there. So this was $4. Cool pickup. And along the same lines, check this one out, man. I never even heard of this one. Now I have a couple of these Words and Music. Donald Fagen, and I just picked up that Michael McDonald. But this one seems a little different. It's a Lindsay Buckingham retrospective Words and Music that seems to be to promote the Out of the Cradle album from 92. Now look at this track listing. You got interview by Bob Merlis. All right, so there's interview segments in between each and every song. We start at Buckingham Nicks in 73. You have 3 Fleetwood Mac songs, 75, 77, 79. The song Trouble from the Lone Order album. Holiday Road from the Vacation soundtrack. Go Insane from from the title track from Go Insane. Big Love from Tango in the Night. And then 3 songs from Out of the Cradle with interviews in between every song. So what a nice collection here, you know. I know he's got this 3 CD, those 3 solo albums coming out in a box, along with a 4th disc of Rarities pretty soon. So I was eyeing that up, but now I think I'm going to have to just, you know, I got some of these songs that I've been wanting right here. So this is a Words and Music that seems to be quite different from the other versions that I've seen out there, at least those Fagen and McDonald versions. So yeah, nothing on the inside cover there. CD. There you go. $4 again. A nice one there. All right, now Peter, you've been asking for that compressor. I told you I'm working on it. I dug these, you know, from old band days. Still kept all my equipment. I still have some Shure microphones. Feels like 4 microphones in this bag. I think I have another one somewhere else. But digging for this to resolve the whole distortion situation. That's what I was saying. I need an adapter for that. Digging for that, in a case with all my musical instruments, I don't know what the heck these were doing in there, but David Bowie, Aladdin Sane cassette. I don't even really like this album that much. I don't know why I kept this of all things. I got rid of hundreds of great CD cassettes, and somehow this thing survives. But I'm taking it towards a couple Bowie pickups. So also what was in there, the Sound and Vision. I told you that I really dug disc 1 of that. I bought just disc 1 about a year ago. Kept that original anthology that I taped off a coworker. He lent me the whole box set. I just made a single cassette out of it all. There it is. The whole side 1 of that is pretty much just disc 1. And then selections from the other 2 discs are on side 2 of this. Let's see what we got here. Maxell 100-minute metal capsule. Wow, we're really getting futuristic here by 1990. You can see how the edges are rounded, right, instead of square. That is so innovative, man. June 6th of 1990. That's when I recorded this. So cool. Oh, I also incorporated all the songs from Hunky Dory into this thing. So this was cool finding this, you know. I had no idea why this is saved also, but I'm glad it's saved. It's kind of cool. So got this Sound and Vision a few years ago, but what I ran across today was a promo CD for the Sound and Vision box set, and this was only $2. So I've seen this online before, you know, for 10 or more or whatever. So for $2, it's really cool. There's nothing on the back, there's nothing on the front. All you got to go on, unless it's unwrapped and you can dig inside, of course, is Sound and Vision, the CD press release. That's the name of this CD. And not much to tell you about it inside either. The only thing written inside, there's no booklet. It's just that there. You're getting Round and Round, which was a rare track. I think it was a single only or something, or maybe it was an outtake from the early 70s. So that's on there. And then Sound and Vision, the press release, narration by Kurt Loder. So I don't know, just the whole spiel about the album, I guess, box set. So cool CD too, by the way. Looks a lot cooler in person than it does on showing up there on the video. But $2, yeah, I'll check that out for $2. So some cool promo CDs, like I was saying. And then on to some a couple of deluxe editions, and that'll wrap it up. But check this one out. They had this 2 CD 30th anniversary edition of Ziggy Stardust. I don't even own that album. And I thought I got all these price tags off, but there you can see there, $12. It's in great shape. This is really cool. I saw this years ago. I kind of forgot about it, you know, now that we have box sets of everything. But for someone like me that doesn't even have the regular album, this is really cool. The regular album, I guess, is CD1, and then a bunch of bonus tracks, demos, and alternate versions, and remixes and stuff on CD2. And not all the songs that are on the album, maybe 4 or 5 of them out of the like dozen or so. Just some other songs from the era. So a real cool collection, and kind of reminds me of that Wings DVD that I just got. You know, we're in like the book style packaging. So it's kind of like the hardcover book. And here's disc 1. It's pretty interesting stuff there. And it's a real nice book. I thumbed through the whole thing, every single page. And good deal, man. I'm really looking forward to checking this whole thing out. And last but not least, guys, this was, I think, $6.99. How do you pass this one up? The original deluxe edition of Blind Faith's only album. And I did listen to disc 1 of this. And, you know, the sound is really nice and clear. And, you know, you hear a lot of detail in all these sort of guitars, cymbals, and there's piano sounds fantastic, and the like. But the percussion there's definitely a loss of bottom end here I don't really like. But it's cool to have it, but it's like, you know, you win some, you lose some here in terms of sound quality. I did hear the bonus tracks, though, that are on side 1, or disc 1. I listened to the entire disc 1 so far. There's a really cool version of Can't Find My Way Home Electric. That's worth it. And Sleeping in the Ground's a pretty cool, it says previously unreleased mix, but it's not even on the album in the first place, I don't think. Although I thought they always played that song. That song seems familiar to me, even though it's not among the first 6 songs. So now there's 3 more just kind of loose jams to fill out that rest of that disc 1. 3 more just instrumentals. They're okay, they're good, but they're not, you know, mandatory listening. And I haven't got into disc 2 yet. 4 long jams on that disc. All right, everything between 12 and 16 minutes. But man, this thing starts around $50 on eBay, so $7, and it's in excellent condition. Which, you know, they get some grimy looking stuff there. I mean, broken cases, dirty, dusty. They don't care. They still charge you full price. The pricing's all over the damn place at this place. They can charge you, you know, $8 for a CD you can get used on eBay for $2, and then you turn around and something like this that's, you know, elusive and $50, they're asking $7 for it. So this is a nice deal. And still got that other disc to go. Nice booklet in here to read too. But Blind Faith, great great temporary band there. I did get to that Winwood and Clapton show about 10 years ago. That was pretty damn good. That'll wrap it up, guys. Just thought I'd show you a little pop-up record store trip. There was a lot of sort of odds and ends. Kind of noticed that. If you ever find that in the record store, they don't have a ton of stuff. If you see one promo, you're kind of bound to see others. You know, it's kind of, you know, just random. You know, they had a bunch of other promo CDs there too, you know, so it was bands I didn't care for. So it's almost like someone used to be in the radio business dropped some stuff off. So same thing when you're on eBay. If you see one odd item in one seller's sort of list of things, check out their other items. Click on seller's other items because you might see the same similar kind of stuff there, rare stuff and different stuff. So, all right, guys, hope to get to some reviews soon. Talking Van Halen and Kiss next. Still on the agenda. Everyone, have a great rest of your day.